Hey there. Thank you for joining me. I'm sitting on the bench staring at the campfire because I realized that we have a little bit of a problem. And let me explain what's going on. Let's go to the people. We right now have 3 pregnant women. The issue with this is, like I explained in the previous episode, as soon as they give birth, they are not going to be able to work and be productive for the next 2 years. We would lose a farmer, a hunter, and a barn worker. So at that moment, you have 3 women, 3 children that need to be fed, but they're not being productive, and we need to find replacement. The problem that we're having is, and I realized this a little bit late, is that the moment you put a man and a female together, it's always bingo. They always hook up, they always get married, and apparently they always get pregnant. I think the solution to this is, or a possible solution, is to build a boatload of small houses, simple small houses with only one person in it, male or female. They don't cost much in taxes, they just cost a lot in time and resources, especially if you make them from stone. But for now, I will very likely will focus on the cheapest wood or wattle, walls, whatever it's going to be. In short, I will be building some houses. Also, I will be selling some stuff to make sure that we'll get animal feed and things like that, because I can't focus on it all right now. But my main priority is build a couple of houses and get some people in there. Okay, little update. I built 3 houses, the most simplistic houses that I can build. It's good enough for now. I also discovered, because I started thinking, if I build the houses, I might as well split up the people right now that are not a couple yet. Came to the discovery, 2 people were not a couple. That was Dragomira and Ludwig. So Ludwig has been moved to one of those houses, that's why his mood is dropping pretty fast. And the other 2 houses will be used for new villagers, but we're basically dealing with, how many couples is it? 5 couples, 6 couples including me. So that is a potential 5 women getting pregnant. I also built another woodshed to get another lumberjacker involved. That has already been assigned. So Erica is a lumberjacker and Navoja, both skill level 3. So they're going to bring a lot more logs, firewood, and etc. in. I will also build another kitchen. I went to technology and I bought some blueprints. So we bought a log table, because I have that quest for the wife. She wants me to put 5 pieces of furniture down. So I'm going to put some tables and some benches outside of the stone houses, I think. The other thing that I got was a badge of fur rock. Pretty simple, it's 3 pieces of fur and then it adds a little bit of decoration and improves their mood. So I'll put some of those down. Purchase flour, so we can start working on some pastries and some breads eventually. The schematic for scrambled eggs, especially since we have so many eggs. All that is needed is 3 eggs in a wooden bowl, so that is pretty easy to cook. The stone sickle, that might come in handy. We cannot do much with the cherry and plums. So we have cherries, we have plums, but we cannot access any of the recipes. For example, if you go to the oven, let's go look at tarts. Let me see here. Plum tart, you need 10,000 technology. In other words, that opens up when we get the tavern, which is the final building on the production. And right now we have 709 points. But that is going to take forever. And the same goes for the pies. Cherry pie, you need a tavern. So we basically will sell off our fruit. And that's why it's great to have a donkey. I was able to check up on Roland, had a great talk with him. And he's very excited to be here. So he actually is catching quite a lot of fish. So his skill is level 6 in fishing. So if you look at that, he's catching about 52, well, he's creating 52 fish meat a day. And 22 on top of that is dried fish meat. There's, by the way, not much you can do with fish. So looking at the cooking recipes, I spent some time going through them, and there's hardly anything you can do with fish. Next up, we're going to go to the villages and see if we can recruit some good people. Okay, let's see if there's anybody worth recruiting here. Production 2, production 2, production 2. Yeah, Scarby Mira has the best numbers, really. So let's see if we can recruit her. Right. Okay, I went over to Barovo. Let's see what we can find here. Oh, okay. That looks really good. Good excavator there, level 3. Level 3 farmer as well. Yeah, let's get her.
How is life treating you?
So we will actually assign her as a second miner. It took a lot of time again, but we built a third kitchen. I don't have anybody assigned just yet, but I did set up a schedule. Let me quickly show you. I actually call that the smoker. It focuses mostly on roasted meat and roasted fish meat. And for the rest, it cooks a little bit of potages, so I still have to assign somebody, recruit somebody for this. Then also, you might notice the gap here. I built a resource storage 2, which allows for 3,000 kilograms of stored item, which is 3 times as much as the other one. It took me a really long time to make this because I didn't have the logs stockpiled. All these walls are from logs. I have no clue how many logs it is. I cut down half a forest over there. I'm going to check on the stone, build another house, then hopefully recruit 2 people before the season is over, and we'll take it from there. I almost forgot about the quest for my wife. Bad me. I have to build some furniture. Let's start with a bench. Seats, benches. Put one there. Put a table next to it. Difficult to see, but this should be okay. It's a little bit of space, but that's fine. Another bench facing the other direction. That's 3 pieces of furniture. Kind of make it even. Go. I hope I can wake her up. Not sure if she's asleep yet, but she knows by now not to stay up for me because I'm always working throughout the night either way. There we go. Great. Glad to hear that you're really handy with woodworking. It's actually kind of titillating. I was always pretty good with my hands. Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm perfectly aware of that. Are you flirting with me, lady? Watch out. I have a very jealous wife. Oh, God. By jealous, do you mean protective of a family, remarkably talented and unprecedentedly beautiful? So you do know each other. I'll tell you as you said hi. What do we get? Affection maxed out. That was way too fast for me. Change of the seasons, and we have another event. The traveling merchant is visiting your settlement. He presents you his wares and tells stories about faraway lands he saw. For a proper price, he can teach you a few tricks about haggling. So if you pay him 200 coins, then you can get diplomacy skill level, or... Well, let's do this. Sure, I could use some advice. We get 500 skill experience points in diplomacy, and we lost 200 coins. Ah, it's fine. We gained a new level in diplomacy. Brilliant. Let's check that out right away. Better selling and buying prices. Oh, well, that's self-explanatory. We're going to go for that one. It's fall, so that means that first of all, we have to make a whole bunch of changes. Looking first at the herbalist in fall/autumn. We always go for the shrooms. The focus is really on the bolete parasol and the red pine mushroom, because they are used for the mushroom soup. The other ones are handy as well, but they're not as important, so that's why I implement this ratio. The woodsheds, I set them up, both of them, they're doing the same. So 60% focus on log, 40 on firewood. That is 13 per day times 4 is about 50 firewood a day. Both combined is 100 firewood a day. And if we look at how much they need 332 wood value. that is like 70, between 70 and 80. So that should be okay then. We're gonna keep an eye on that. Hey guys, look who I ran into. It's the Herald. The guy that represents our king, who's always asking for money. So let's see what he wants to do now. What does the king want? He's short on coins again. King needs more money to rebuild the destroyed parts of the country. Well, I'm gonna pass this time. And let's see if we can actually ask him how the king is feeling about us. The king is pleased with your performance. Well, we gave him 2,000 coins. What was it, 2 seasons ago? So sorry, we don't have the money growing on trees. How old is the king? The king is 29 years old. Alright, thank you for the information. Great, it was great seeing you again. So I've been traveling from one village to the next, trying to find some good villagers to recruit, and I was lucky here. I think this is Bronica or Baronica, let's see. Bronica. And we have one that has 3 production, and the other one has 3 excavating. Because I want to assign another miner.
Hello there.
So that's 1. I hope I can recruit them both. Should not be a problem. Great, okay. Let's get them assigned. She is the excavator. Assign a house. Excavation shed. And then we have another cook. Kitchen, the smoker. Okay. Great. Well, I'm gonna go to Tutnik. I think that's the name of the place. Or Tutki. Tutki. Yep. To buy some upgrades for my donkey. Because ultimately, it looks like I will have to sell a lot of items to afford everything. Where are they going? Are they going left or right? Okay. I've arrived in Tutki. So let's see what we can get for our donkey. The iron horseshoes reduce its stamina consumption. That might be good to have. We have a saddle. I was hoping it would be a speed boost, but there isn't. Buy one of those, I guess. So a large saddlebag allows me to carry, allows the donkey to carry 45 kilograms more. That is quite a bit. It's also very expensive. Alright, we'll do it. On my way home from Tutki, I spotted a bunch of bandits. They're sitting right there. I think it's 3 of them. I hope I can kite them. I parked my donkey there because I didn't want to bring my donkey too close. I'm not sure how close I can get to these bandits. That's 3 of them, isn't it? Well, I'll probably try to kite them in that direction. I'm not sure how much stamina they have, or they keep running, or... Oh! That is pretty smart, isn't it? 3 bandits standing there. Oh, this might be painful. I was hoping I could kite them, but... Dude, you have an arrow in your back. What's the interesting part is the camp itself. I'm gonna get my donkey real quick. Nothing in this cart. Nothing here, nothing here. Here. plenty of coin. This is all the same item, I think. Yeah. Wicker crate. Well, we don't care about the... Oh, a backpack, okay. Sack. Oh, this is really good food. Just a knife. Coverlet? A coverlet, isn't that one of those items you can buy from the jeweler? Yeah, that's worth 500. Whoa. Okay. Well, we don't need that. Okay, so I got those resources all. It's also a bunch of 3. Oh, they spotted me already. I think that one guy has a bow. Whoa. Okay. Are they waiting for the bow guy, or what are they waiting for? Okay, I think it's kind of glitched. I'm not sure. I don't want to waste my arrows. I'm just hammering with the axe, I guess. And of course, we'll have to keep an eye out because, I mean, those bandits, those two groups of bandits pretty close to each other. I do think we can probably spot them. There's another fire. Okay, somebody coming. Oh, he has a spear. So far, they're not really a threat, but then again, I think bandits were only recently introduced, so they're going to be fine-tuning this, of course. I mean, I think it's fun. I think it's a good addition to the game. Water skin. Yeah, we don't care about the torch. So no. Wheat beer is fine. I was hoping for kind of an iron axe. They always sell really good. But no luck so far. But that is quite a lot of bandits then. Another fire. Oh boy. What is there? So that's 1, 2, 3. One has a bow. I wonder if that guy is shooting at my donkey. So I'm gonna go over there because I don't see much. There we go. Yeah, they're too bad they're in bad shape, the crossbows. Would be nice to have one, but they're just in really bad shape. A lot of food. Again, I wish I could get like an iron axe or something. Then again, the drinks... Oh wait, is that an axe? A cudgel. A cup. Okay. Anything in this cart? Nope. Okay, so after all the excitement with the bandits, I came home, did some building as usual. Let me quickly give you an overview here because it's quite a bit now. So first of all, let's look at the people. So right now we have 18 people, 19 including me. This is probably the best way to show it. We have 2 excavators and we have 2 lumberjackers. So we're going to get a lot of supplies of wood and stone, and that's going to help us in the future with building upgraded houses. 2 hunters. We got that master angler fisher. So that is a lot of raw food coming in. barn we have 2 people. We have 2 people assigned now to farming, to the fields. And the fields have been changed. I will show that in a moment. I also built a pigsty. Nobody has been assigned yet. I do want to quickly go in there. There's nothing else you can do in there except manure, which is pretty essential to make fertilizer. So I do want somebody assigned to that pigsty at some point. First we have to buy pigs. The hen house is, well, the donkey shelter doesn't need anybody assigned, so you're familiar with those 2. Production-wise, we have 3 kitchens, sewing hut, and I actually moved Ludwig, because he gained a level while being the seamster. I moved him to cooking, so that is going to increase our food supply as well, so that is really going to be good. Let's go back here, food storage and resource storage. They're fine, they're not full, they're not overflowing or anything. Workshop, smithy, nobody's assigned to the smithy either, that's not important. Okay, fields, I completely changed them. I actually demolished them all, made them look a little bit prettier. Instead of having 6 fields, I now have 3 fields. This one is used only for those 2 crops. It's rye and wheat. That's the ones that I can sow in autumn, where right now we are in autumn and fall. Then we have field 2, which is the veggies. These are all the veggies. And field 3 is the flax and the oats and the flax. So those will all be dedicated fields. I mean, the taxes, it's not something to get upset about. Like, you know, we're not going to use the fields for half of the year or whatever. You know, we have to pay taxes over it. It's a drop in the bucket. It's really not going to make much of a difference. It's better to have it assigned like this and have a better overview, I think. It does mean, especially since we are on the day 3 of autumn just started, that I might have to help the ladies with the fields and sowing and fertilizing. We do not have fertilizer right now, so that is something that I'll have to buy. At least I don't think we have any. Let me double check on that. No, and we also don't have manure. Well, a little bit manure maybe. No, we don't even have manure. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm first going to get on my donkey, buy fertilizer, drop it off, and then we're going to go to Rolnica, all the way here, and we're going to buy a couple of piggies. We have over 6,000 coins. It really helped all those bandit camps and selling those items, so that really was very helpful. And also, right now we're at the stage where I can simply pick up the goodies that we're producing in a workshop and sell them off, and it makes life so much easier. I just have to help out right now because we grew a lot in this episode with people, and if you look at all the houses here, I don't remember how many houses we had. I think we had 20 buildings, but I might be wrong. But now we have 34, so that's quite a bit. We have arrived in Rolnica, and this is the lady that can sell the piggies. Let's see what else she sells.
Welcome. My wares never disappoint.
Nothing special.
Stranger.
Okay,
Have a good
great.
day.
Let's see how much they are. The big hog is 2,000. The piglet, the male, is 1,000. We'll buy one of those. Oh, and a little. Let's see. That's a female. Got one of those. Should I get another female? I'm not sure if there's another piglet available. No. Well. Oh. Let me double check. Did I buy the wrong one? Oh boy. I bought a big pig. So that cost me a lot of money. I must have misclicked, I guess. Because that really puts a dent in my money now. Oh yeah. Okay. Great. Well, at least it's a big pig, so she's going to be producing a lot of manure. And, oh, there's actually quite a bunch of people sitting here. We need somebody who's able to help out. 3 in farming. That's good. What are those over there? 1 in farming, so that's not good. Let's talk to Helmut. Let's do small talk, because you can actually see something about their skills. See, he's really talking about the fact that he's a fisher and more of a survivalist kind of guy. That's not bad. We can always swap people around. I should really talk more to my villagers, because I noticed that yesterday that some people really like farming, for example, and they're not assigned to that role, and that probably helps them increase their skill level if they would actually be assigned to the job that they like, of course. Does anything give you a hard time? Yeah, so he doesn't like crafting at all. Okay. So that is interesting. So what skills does he have again? Because he has farming, but he also has survival skill 3. And he has hunting 3. Okay. Now, her on the other hand, she has survival skill 3, but we're not looking for that, so...
Hello.
Okay, let's recruit him. Then we assign him to the house. What is it? Helmut. Right, this one. And because I spoke to Navoja, and she really likes farming. She doesn't really like... she's a level 3 lumberjacker, but she told me that she really likes making her hands dirty and being in the farm fields. So maybe I should assign her there. I will do that later. Right now I'm assigning him to the pigsty. Get that going. No food, no water, no wood. Yeah, he will get that. Pigsty also has a little bit of animal feed in it, but now I of course need to get home. It's dusk, and before the season ends I would like to place down some badger fur rugs. So the way you do that is you whip out your hammer, and then you can decorate. And depending on what type of house it is, it has several slots available. I think the biggest house has 5, but we have 4 slots available, so I can click on this one. And then I should have the materials on me. Okay, so maybe I put it right there. I'm not sure if I had a choice. Let me try with the next house, because I'm going to decorate all of them. See if I can actually point somewhere. Ah, okay. So you can kind of see it puts the one there. Okay. I don't think I don't think I can move it, but it might be dependent on the slot that I'm using. So let me do slot 1, and then the badger. Okay, puts it right there. Okay. Not sure how much mood it gives them, but oh. Let's do slot 4. That's under the bed. That's awesome. I helped the ladies out, so the field is completely sown right now. That's all set. The other fields are ready for the next seasons to come. So that really helps. And we have arrived in winter of year 3, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, winter of year 3. I'm actually going to leave it here, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode, when we're going to deal with winter and also make sure that we can pay our taxes next year. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.